Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility. Immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Okay. I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. What are all those cables in the center for? Minerva's shutting me out. Locked. This leads. Dead end. feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft. And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Looks like another part of the facility. Door is locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the Blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up? Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them? There's Plainsong. I hope the Utaru are doing okay after the attack. Another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert! System core penetrated.
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Lie. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Barl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area. I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm
That
going
door
to
leads to the west
poke
exit.
around a bit.
But first, we have much to discuss. After you visit the lab.
Right. Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. So this was supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Guess I'll wait here.
Needs a code. Not much I can do about it right now. But I should keep an eye out for any data in the facility that can help. I guess I should go back.
There you are. Should we keep looking around?
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility. Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster. A mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
The extinction signal it made
So far, and the partial...
have been sent.
Yes, were its I would admire...
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected, what do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus' importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory, Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay, so there's 50 minutes of dialogue. I don't know, 30 minutes of dialogue in a 50-minute span. I looked up some reviews. I just had to at this point, and it looks like now where would I text data points? Like, where will I find that now that I've closed it?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
So there's a quest that is a collectible. Oh wait, I have something? What is this?
Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Data missing.
I'll have to collect drones and connect them to that thing. Okay. Yeah, some people were saying the story's amazing. A lot of other people said they don't care for the story at all. It's too... But, like, the open world is amazing. So, we'll see. And that...
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Is it despite the hours and hours and hours of dialogue, really it just comes down to I still need to get the offline stuff. So level 1 is what I need to discover. I need to stay in this area. Yeah, so that's
Looks like another office.
That's the idea. I need to get this thing back online. And there's people from...
Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Oh. So if I head east, I can go back and see what else is going on. Can I fast travel to here? There's a travel icon. It's grayed out because I'm here, I guess. Or I can go to a campfire right in front of it. Okay. Too close to the destination. And there was somebody that said, just go do the main quests. Because a lot of these question marks are just sort of random loot a lot of times, which I like loot, but they say it's not really important loot. And anyway, the loot you're not even able to get to unless you have, I guess, some of these other, or are they like the special weapons that I don't see them here, but there's like, yeah, there's a lot of other weapons and gear and stuff that I need to even access half of these things. So this diamond is saying you need to go here first in order to get to this, which is your end goal. It's 39 feet away.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
But yeah, so we're trying to get this thing back online, and we need pieces that are scattered. 3 things that are scattered. I knew I wouldn't have to get 100 different things. So my video's been going for about an hour at this point.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Oh, what if I went east first?
Allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you
Oh
going?
my God, you have even more of them.
No. After what happened in the cave below, I'll be here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere up there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions. And who knows what else. The snow brought the chill.
And so, I mean, yeah, I get the idea of, so each type of thing, Poseidon, to get Poseidon, they have its own quest called the Sea of Lands, and Demeter is Seeds of, okay. The game is making it so you can only get one at a time by saying, we have this container for them, but they only hold one at a time. All right. I like that you can have a quest selected and the yellow bar will take you to the quest, but you can also select a custom location that has its own yellow arrow, and it's nice that they can share a yellow arrow if there's really one main way to do it. I like that. Why doesn't that seem to be working?
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tanakh. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning.
No, I got it.
Metal? That might be a cauldron. And where there's a cauldron, there's machine overrides.
So is that really the main and or only function of cauldrons, is to override different animals? Ooh. But it's negative 17, whatever that is. But 12 impact, and I get fire. Oh, no, don't sell it.
You can make yourself stand out with that.
Safe travels, champion.
Which doesn't make sense, but okay. It just doesn't make sense.
Look at my wares.
They can't
Or you won't know what you've missed.
shoot an acid canister with acid to destroy it, but if it's a canister to contain acid, then the acid that it's holding is not
Don't
chewing through it.
escapes fool you. It's deadly out here.
No nonsense, just trade.
Could you shut the fuck up so I can read this? Quickly fire bursts of projectiles. Bursts of them. Okay. Hold R2 to charge the weapon. Even slow. I'm looking for you to shut the fuck up.
This'll make a good die.
I guess it's time for me to die, since I just scanned an enemy. I don't have fire arrows yet, so... Got everything else. Shock, corrosion, regular, frost. Fire defense. I guess because it's an outfit, so everything would be defense.
They can override bristlebacks now.
Oh great, as soon as... Oh shit, as soon as I put on this ultra hidden thing... Put on my hidden thing and all of a sudden they see me. What? While recharging? Oh boy. What's that gold thing? Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Was there ever something on screen that told you how to ride animals, like how to make them go faster?
Might do. but we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus.
I didn't hear a word that you were saying. You're whispering on a loud-ass animal, and I'm trying to pay attention to what this is.
Could fire that machine with shock ammo.
What the hell keeps falling off? What are these things that keep rolling down? Oh, I can pick things up while on the...
My stash made it.
Do they not see me as much if I'm on a... beast? Doing that thing again where the sun is hitting my window right where I...
Whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm.
when it's dark and I can't see. The screen is dark, it's at nighttime.
View of the settlement. Looks like they're keeping an eye on the enemy.
I can't even see what's in front of me. The light in this house is way too bright right now, and the screen is way too dark. So apparently I keep running into mountains.
I'll wear that. There's another cauldron that could teach me.
Oh. Thank you for helping.
Should know what to do with this.
fire gleams outside? And that's why they say just do the main story. Because I would have come through here and not been able to do this. Can it be morning yet so I can see? Oh, fuck. Unknown animal site, okay. So much for being an unknown. Oh, yes, thank you. Progress time. Holy shit. Have these been by every campfire?
pain subsiding. Doesn't look like there's any way to clean this tonic.
Who's saying that again? Why are you saying it doesn't look like there's a way to do it again? Scorpion?
Range hand will fetch a price.
We gotta get to the tall neck from up there.
Scraping at my armor. Wish there was a way to climb this tall neck, but I don't see one. There's a way to climb this tall neck. Do I have to jump off like a mountain way the fuck over there?
this? Like something that can launch you into the air? No.
A Ravager on the prowl, armed for a fight. A lot of them.
You see that too?
Whatever they're doing, it can't be good.
Give it up.
You better have my...
I've been spotted.
Get that intruder! Ah!
Don't think these guys are friendly. I'm in. Let me see what these rebels are up to. Crossbones not gonna do much.
Nice move! Not one more step. The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the Clanlands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
I was here to
Blood.
I was here to climb the tower.
This is the warrior who defeated Gruta, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take. You may enter, but mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good thing I had a little... Swift victory, my friend. Walk.
Take it to the melon.
Making good use of this.
Oh. Well, it did work. Okay. I was just trying to figure out how to climb the tall neck. But I guess I have to wait. This field of view is way too tight. I want to see more of the world. I want to be able to spot things like that. But you were right in front of me. What other robots have I missed? Why aren't you highlighting? There we go. I'm hitting X. I'm hitting X. I'm pressing forward. I'm hitting X. Close to the what the? Am I close to the tall neck here? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to be anywhere close to it. That's why I thought maybe like one of that tall tower over there I could come down. But maybe I can get close enough to make this Thunderdome sight go white. There we go.
I use something other than fire.
What? I can't hear you over the stomping, and I can't read the subtitles because I'm trying to ride in the right direction.
An ancient ruin. Turned into Nox's stronghold. Ether be inside. Poking around's not going to be easy with Tanak's warriors everywhere.
Oh, it's an airplane. Cool. Black box? Oh my god, really? So like you find an airplane and crashes and get their black boxes? Where do you find the black box? I mean, it's usually in the cockpit, but I mean, how do you... Oh, shit. Oh. I was gonna say, how do you get into it? This is how you get into it. Oh my god. ACG Gaming was saying they didn't give any spoilers, but said like, just when you think that the game has shown you all there is to show, well, there you go.
Romeo requesting status update. Flight 41, you need to adjust your course to avoid the swarm. Can you respond? Over.
A storm.
41, please acknowledge. My sensors are showing their cabins depressurized. I think the crew's gone and they're on autopilot. Flight 41's a ghost flight.
Whatever happened to the people on that plane? They weren't there to respond. They were trying to survive. As Pharaoh's machines swept the planet of life. All those people lost to one man's ego.
Ever since I got this...
Locator beacon on the same frequency.
Ever since I got this bull, he's dropping his little bull balls everywhere.
Regala's army only grows in strength.
She struck a blow to us at the end of it. This much is true, but we are made of steel. We will not yield. Regala's forces may seem strong now.
And it's dark.
Her machines took out my entire squad.
Remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hikaro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
These visions, you said they're the records of the 10. Who are they?
Old ones, who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound, but over the years they've fallen into darkness, one by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions, etched in our flesh, passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark, but chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Why does Hikaro want to see me?
We are at war with Regala. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
All right, let's go see Chief Hikaro.
He's in his throne room at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the 10.
Accelerate.
Come, soldier of 10.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Yeah, it is glitched.
Truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions as best we can.
Force 10 active. Led by weapons were battle.
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tenakth seek to follow their example. Before the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Back to not being able to see anything.
Blast. Any call. 10 were defending the mountain land.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength, something our soldiers aspire to. The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
10 claimed the desert. Seized the desert. Others raging sands.
Is that a tall neck back there?
Enemy lines.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat, a land too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
Maybe.
I did. They seem a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
Claimed the desert.
Is there another projector I missed? Oh. Does the map show you where they are? Watch the visions, okay. Okay.
Join us, 10. Deep ranged. And protected in the jungle, sealed by darkness. Trap their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes. They knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
Hey, Outlander! It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true?
Oh, you got one of the things that
Old world recording?
the drone.
Voices of the old ones.
That says one of the drones, right?
There's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tenakth territory.
That looks like the drone icon above
The
her.
others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
As is all the data in this world.
You are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the 10 should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the...
Oh, so this is actually...
flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Ancient flying machines. So it is a drone.
The voice data on it is emitting a locator signal.
I thought this was going to be yet another type of collectible.
Others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect.
What about...
Whatever sacrifices were made by these...
So maybe they're different then.
We will honor them.
But what about the thing back at the... What about the thing at the place we started at?
I've already found a recording.
I have?
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
So I don't... These are different than the things I'm supposed to give. Buy. Can I come back? Because I gotta see what I need for certain items.
These voices will be kept here. They will be remembered.
Well, did I lose my chance to buy something?
Any Oseram Delvers in Tenakth territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it, alive.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle.
And are they different from the drones?
We should learn those lessons and honor those who fell. That is our way.
And if it's the same, then how does this relate to the... Okay.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Do I still get to trade for the one that I gave you already? Black box collector. Oh, maybe that looks different then. Where do we start? Whoa. Oh, that's that place. Oh, cool. Okay. Where the fuck did we... What? The base. The base. Yeah, it was something in there. I can travel right now? Oh, that's good. Oh, but that probably costs. All right. I don't want to use up my... Just hold on. Just hold on.
Detect beacons from those recording devices.
Really?
Help me to find any others that are still out there.
Okay. Just hold on. Just hold on, though. Hold on. Wait. Oh, look at you hidden back here. Look at you dropping your ballies again. You keep dropping your ballies. Is this a bristleback that I'm riding? So he just keeps dropping things for me? Where do they come from? These all look blue, but they're white. It's just because it's nighttime. Rocks, yeah, that's... Oh, shit. Where was it? Here. Now, can I fast travel from the base to elsewhere? How do I do that? Oh, wait, what? I'm outside. Wait, what? What? Oh, I see where I am. Okay. This person again? Another cauldron?
See you, champion. Sit. Please.
Oh god. Alright. I want to do other things, but you're here.
Did you see those kids riding around on machines out
Definitely
west?
don't sound like... You know who they are?
No idea. But they didn't look like rebels to me.
What?
Agreed.
What happened?
Machine riders, but not rebels. I should track them down when I can. I know who they are. Snow falling. Well, only a matter of time.
What? Now it's dark again. I can't see a goddamn thing. How do I get in here? That didn't work. Follow a road then, fine. I'm stuck on trees now, great. I don't even really see a path. Nothing looks like a... This thing? This is that path? This little... Okay. And you automatically follow paths, right? You are not going fast. There's a path to the left? What? What? I mean, what? I thought it turned with the path, but I can't see the path because the camera's right in the robot's ass.
Plasma won't hurt it much.
But I don't want to look at that. I'm trying to look at the map. Thank you. I'm here? What? Here? What? How am I getting into here? How do you return to this place?
Sliding in.
Where's this now? Okay. I remember this, sort of. Oh, right where the fire was. I just didn't see it. Okay. That was a nightmare. How the fuck are you supposed to get in here? Where's the entrance at the other fire? How do I get back to this lady? This is that other exit? Okay, well, let's see where this... Let's see if I can check the surroundings and see. That person was over here, there, right? How would I have gotten up here? I was supposed to climb that wall? Okay. Climb the wall. I don't know why you can't just fast travel to the base itself, but okay. Like into it.
Where have I seen this before?
God, more dialogue. You're here though, I gotta do it. I'm just trying to get back to the robot.
Startled you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia, and learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all... No. For now, we must leave the tribe behind.
I need to go.
I'll keep that in mind.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Welcome back.
It won't even let me turn this on. There we go. Yeah, these things, what?
Error. Drone offline.
So it looks sort of like a pipe bomb. And then now I can't see what it looks like. Survey drone modules. This is now so right. Is this the thing that I'm standing in front of? Or is this the thing that the lady was talking about? Black boxes is different. I get that. Now, in order to fast travel, I need to find my way out of this inside maze to go to the outside maze to find a fire pit. I got two icons. This one directly in front of me, one that's over here. I got two of them. They're right next to each other. Okay. There's somebody that I could talk to in there, but... Oh, now you're morning. Oh, what? Nope, now you're night. Okay. You have something else you need to... Again? You have something to talk to me about?
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to... You might want to gear up if you're heading into Utaru territory. Rebels have been raiding settlements all over the plains. Though I hear the village of Riverham up north has been giving them quite a fight.
Thanks for the advice. If the rebels are using machines. Those who...
Good, you've returned. The chief is in his throne room. I can show you the visions on the way, if you're interested.
Okay, so this is more of a... Oh, this person is... Oh, they're talking about the black box on the airplane. Oh.
I can hear every word now.
Which I did have one. Okay, got it. All right.
Playback device working properly?
Yes. Thank you for helping to fix it.
I've brought you more of the voices you're collecting.
Another chance to learn about this law.
Oh, wait, shit, but I forgot to see what...
Let me know when you want to trade for those voices.
I'll see if the signal leads me to another recording.
So wait, so if I trade it in, then I can't get led to the next recording? Oh, well, that's nice, but I was told to stick with the other skill tree. That would be nice too. That would be nice too, actually. Fuck it. I'm getting these ones. These are all good for me. .6 seconds. What is it now? Jesus Christ. But is this technically active? No, it's available to... Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else do I need to upgrade it? I guess I need to go to a thing. Alright, then I just won't trade the thing in yet.
What's this?
It was planted there by the chief. Ask him if you're curious. It's his tale to tell. The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
I want to look around more first.
As you will.
I think this is a good time to end here because it's a long video already. I'm Dan, first person looter, playing this game. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.